going on? What's popping? It's your girl Drizzy. Welcome back to Drizzy Radio. A place where we talk about celebrity gossip, celebrity news, trending topics. If you're new here, kindly don't leave without subscribing. If you're a returning subscriber, I want to say a special shout out to you. Anywho, without further ado, let's get straight into some things. You guys, we have a lot of tea, honey. We have a lot. But first of all, let's start with Miss Tanasha Donna. You guys, okay, you all know that Tanasha Donna is currently in Zanzibar. She posted a couple of pictures and of course behind the scene of what seemingly she is doing, like some sort of music video. And of course, we haven't seen any clips or any pictures that she later on posted on her Instagram. But first of all, let's talk a little bit about Tanasha Donna's outfit, because baby ate. And I think that's why she's one of the top good styled artists from Africa. Tanasha Donna posted those pictures not too long ago. As you can see, the curves is curving. I mean, the hair is hairing. I don't know if that is wig or her natural hair. The skin is flowing. And of course, she also posted a couple of pictures from where she's at currently. And of course, we were wondering who is dressing her, because we all know that Tanasha Donna is no friend to many, okay? But we also speculated that Noel is in South Africa, since Diamond Platnumz yesterday was in South Africa. But it so happened, according to Tanasha, it was Noel who put everything together. You guys, Noel is one of those good stylists, okay? If you can have Noel to dress you up based on his clientele, you know that he is the main Diamond Platnumz designer, and that alone can make his rate card go up there. So if Tanasha Donna can do it, then that's cool, that's dope. But anyway, apart from that, let's talk a little bit about Miss Hamisa Mobeto and Zari's fan base going back on each other, especially after what Bichkole said in regards to Hamisa kind of still wanting things to go back the way they were with Diamond Platnumz, which of course Zari's fans were dragging Hamisa. And of course, Zari's manager came out to say some pretty not so good things about Zari. And of course, Hamisa Mobeto's fans, they found that aha moment and decided to start laughing and of course antagonizing Tanasha Donna also. But first of all, let's listen to what prompted all this.
The Z Hive are easily the dumbest people I've ever met. Now, over the years, we've used the Z Hive to mobilize them in trying to defend us in so many ways. Now, allegations from her, and she does not even do it directly. She uses the Z Hive. So obviously, there's a few people inside the Z Hive she speaks to, and they put it into my comment section. The Z Hive are so dumb, they have the same insults through and through. What are the insults? You need to heal. Who hurt you? He's a narcissistic. You got mental illness. Depression is real. Y'all say the same goddamn thing. It's as if there's a list that y'all queen wrote down and say these things. Now, hear this real quick. Number one, the Z Hive is pretty stupid. Your queen is actually on the decline. You on the decline. Age is not working to your advantage. There are new girls that are coming up that are symbols of success that are on their way up. It's not working. You got to change. And yeah, that's probably where some of the internal places goes. Let me give you another reference. Her biggest rival that y'all guys chose to be her rival is Hamisa. Hamisa is actually about 400,000 followers away from matching Zari, making Hamisa the 27th biggest follower in all of Africa. Guess who's...
Okay, by now we know that this guy is messy, okay? We know that he's baiting Shakib and also Zari for them to respond, for him to have an excuse to be out here being even more messier. Do I think he'll be quiet? Absolutely not, because he's trying to start some sort of podcast, and he feels like Zari whore, and he want to use Zari's name to do the come up with his podcast, which is currently still on decline. So what happened is, after he was out here telling on Zari's business, and of course the way Bichkole came out and said that Hamisa Mobeto, of course, because every other blog is interpreting the lady that Bichkole was talking about was Hamisa Mobeto, the fan bases started going back and forth at each other, where Zari's fans will start saying, you will never be acknowledged because you all know how Diamond Platnumz is when it comes to Hamisa Mobeto's son, unlike the other children. because Diamond accepts Zari's children and Tanasha's child, but not Hamisa Mobeto's child, okay? And Hamisa Mobeto's fans start to talk about how Zari's ex-manager was saying that Zari is old, Zari is on decline, Zari is, going down while Hamisa is going up. So it was back and forth, you guys. It was back and forth. Like everybody was using any ammunition they can. And I knew very well, one way or another, Tanasha Donna was going to be antagonized in there. Because for one, Tanasha was cool with Hamisa, and then Tanasha went cool with Zari. When Tanasha was cool with Hamisa, Zari's fans did not like her. They say that Tanasha Donna, is joining the gang of the rejected kids, according to them. And they felt like at the time Diamond did not accept NJ, because when Tanasha came to Kenya, Diamond kind of stayed away from NJ a little bit. But when Tanasha, made amends with Diamond, and then Tanasha decided to allow her son to be with Zari's children, Hamisa Mobeto's fans felt like Tanasha was out here being a traitor. They felt like Tanasha is not a good person. So they didn't like her. Okay, there was some sort of tension, which still is. So around this time where there's this, going back and forth, there's this allegation that one of Hamisa Mobeto's biggest fan said, and it was reposted on Zari's page that Zari follows. And also this person, I know for a fact that Hamisa followed them. Okay, let me read to you what was in there. Okay? I'll try and interpret as well as I can. So the name of the user's name, for those who knows her, Team Progress 02. Mood. So okay, she started by saying, so apparently Domo got access to NJ's account. He posted, toothless Tanasha kept deleting it because she doesn't want her son involved with his drama, but he kept posting it. Guys, let's laugh. Okay? She also continued saying, Domo, you can also unfollow Dylan on your account. At Hamisa will never entertain you again. There is nothing you can do to hurt her. She got her power back. She got her own wave and money. She doesn't need you and your toxic behavior. Tanasha, do what he say, otherwise he'll start on you. P.S. Don't abort, honey. Don't abort. That part right there got me feeling like I really wanted to respond, because I'm like, girl, how many abortions have Hamisa do? Like, I'm speaking on record based on the interview the baby girl did not too long ago at Wasafi. How many abortions did Hamisa Mobeto do for Diamond Platinums, y'all? I'm just saying, y'all. Okay? And before Dylan was born, okay, according to what we know, Hamisa refused to get rid of Dylan too, because Diamond did not want that. Probably that's why Diamond continued to stay away. That's all I'm saying, y'all. And of course, Zari's fan page decided to respond. Let me drink some Moya. They said, and I quote, it has been a while since I've responded. Okay? By the way, but he who laughs last, he who laughs laugh the best. I have some time on my hands today. Mtapiga makofi mpaka mbezi nyie masudos. Desperados, okay? Let me give my own opinion. When you're stunning a celebrity, just give your own honest opinion. Stop going with the wave. Just because somebody that you're cool with and also happen to support somebody that you like is out here saying some nastiest thing about someone, you don't have to follow that wave. You're supposed to stand on your truth and say exactly how you feel. I said in the past, I'll say it again. I see some Hamisa Mobeto's fans who, when Hamisa started messing with, the footballer, they said that, girl, we don't approve. We like you, we don't approve. I remember when Zari came out with Shakib, there's some people till date who said, we like her, but we have to respect her decision. That doesn't mean that we like Shakib, but we have to respect it. I respect people that speak that way. They don't go with the wave. And I feel like this celebrity should listen to people that actually give them critique than people who are out here following them blindly. You know what I'm saying? Because in as much as you're out here insulting a child, okay, know that when that karma comes in, honey, okay, it won't come in groups. It will target you and what you're saying. And guess what? Sometimes karma jump and hit the person that you love the most. Do you remember in the Bible when you do something wrong, God don't punish you? He tells you that your children will pay for your sins. And remember that we're still paying for Adam and Eve's sin. So be very careful into what you are saying or what you're trying to do, because you think that you're just a keyboard or you're just one phone away from millions of phones that are out here typing or trolling children or people. But the universe see you as an individual. So when the universe decides to come for you, it will come for you personally. It will not see that you guys were so many. Everybody will receive their own karma exactly the way they ordered for it. So be very, very careful into what you say. And that's just how I see it. As for Tanasha, baby girl, do what you wanna. Zari, do what you wanna. Hamisa, do what you wanna. But be very careful with these fan bases too. They can make you feel like you can do whatever, but they're not really your fans. I'm just saying, y'all. Keep it classy. I miss you on my next one. Bye-bye.